I'm Frank Sobey. I'm a director at Harbour Sports in the Barbican in Plymouth, where we have the most awful situation developing over the last 2 years, when they decided to reorganise the traffic coming in from the eastern side, starting with Gdynia Way. A short project which has now gone on for over a year. Has all the hallmarks of a demented Scalextric set. A year on, it's still misery. People trying to get to Plymouth or in and out of Plymouth, it's a complete chaos. Long queuing traffic. Longest journey for me, hour and a quarter to get down the embankment and to the Barbican where I have my shop. Well, you think, okay, that's fine, that's enough. But no, our great strategic thinkers at the same time now bring in Wales and West Power, and they're putting in a new gas pipeline, apparently to bring gas for the next 60 years to Plymouth. And now, this is the peak of the summer, the holiday weekends are here, and the road out past the shop on the Barbican is closed. Access only. So all the tourists that would normally be jammed along that road have gone. This is a one hit, and they're saying, well, it'll be really good in the future. Well, the future will have most of the people on the Barbican going somewhere else. You've got eateries there, there's no one there. You've got people staring at the door wondering when their P45 is going to arrive. This is complete strategic nonsense. It's institutional insanity. Now, we've got people earning hundreds of thousands of pounds in the City Council in Plymouth for doing this sort of strategy, and this is the outcome. You could have given this to a primary school and said, what will happen when you jam all the roads up? What will happen is that there are rat runs there, people disappearing down no entries, bumping over pavements to get to people, pedestrians flying in all directions. It's mayhem. There are people being reduced to tears. This is just not good enough. They've really got to think about how this impacts on local people, how this impacts on people coming into Plymouth. And it's all scratching your head and saying, oh, well, it'll all be good in the end. How many times have you heard that? What's good in the end? Ask a lemming.
Are they giving you a discount? Are they giving you any money back off taxes or anything like that?
No, there's a class action going on against Wales and West Power, and there'll be a payout for the loss of income. But you have to try and prove how much it might have been, and with these difficult economic times, how difficult is that? Most retailers and eateries in the area have been battling for years to keep their head above water. I just worry about strategy. I am a strategist, and when I see things that are not being done strategically, that upsets me.
Is this just you, or are you getting this from other people?
Well, the ones that are not on the phone constantly to Samaritans, I think, have actually saying much the same thing. And I spoke to someone the other day who was going to buy a pub on the Barbican, but this was this year, and all the contracts were ready to go through, and then he got the wink on what was going to happen, and the diggers were arriving, and he didn't. And he's saying, well, thank God I didn't, because I'd have put all my money into it and then gone out of business immediately. But the question is, does it really matter? Is it a question of, well, I'm getting my money anyway because I work for the local authority, so it doesn't really matter to me? Or are you there for the greater good? I'd like to think we're all here for the greater good, that we're all helping each other. But there's been very little helping of each other in this little situation, and it's driven me to distraction. You might not realise this, but I'm only 25.